Alright, OBS says it's live, so we'll just wait for Twitch to pick it up.
Hi. I am here.
Hi, Mom.
Are we live?
Mom, I'm in Japan.
What does it mean to play us out? You mean to end the show?
Alright, friends, we're just getting the last bits of it sorted. If you can see Zeke, and you can see the park behind him, then we are ready to go.
It looks like my channel is live as well, hopefully. Why am I on the dashboard page? Stupid, don't do that. There you go, just go to the
Chat, you can see us okay?
Jesus.
You can hear this cool ninja flute. We're good. Awesome.
Oh, I think I'm playing a rerun of yesterday right now, but hopefully we'll be switching
Hi,
over
friends.
soon.
So yeah, today's plan.
Oh, yeah, we're live.
Today's plan is to do just like a shorter stream. We're not gonna stream all day. We're just gonna pick up where we left off yesterday, back at Yoyogi, and we're gonna actually go through the park this time and go to Meiji Jingu and check it out.
Yeah, dude.
Crystal clear. All right, great. Thank you.
Broheim's killing it on the bamboo flute over there. I love that instrument.
All right, let's go. Let us go.
Does it look, the video looks straight and all that? Horizons.
Yeah, I feel like the only addition to the backpack that I would make would be a level.
Yeah.
Just throw a level on the camera there, or because this camera doesn't. It's a
gyroscope.
See, the thing with a gyro though is that it takes it would have to have its own battery, and it's got motors. And filming video with a gyro is often tricky because you have that whirring noise as it adjusts.
Oh sure, yeah.
No, WD, it's not that. It's just we've kind of got our setup figured out. Yeah. How you doing? Yeah, we're getting situated here. That's a big gate.
Adam has a nice gate.
Sometimes you just gotta hug the gate. Yeah, I saw that. Okay. I love Yoyogi so much. Yeah, it is really nice. We got another day of nice weather. It'll get a little cloudier later, but this is perfect. Perfect park weather.
My favorite kind of weather.
Yeah.
Jacket weather.
Yeah, right. A little cold. What's that? There's a movie where a beauty queen is asked to describe a pageant competitor, so has to describe her perfect date, and she says March 25th, I think, or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How are the feet doing today? You rocking new footwear? Yes, actually, I got some Croc sandals. And before you say anything, I get it. But I'll tell you this. They are super comfortable. I'm wearing 3 pairs of socks, and I feel wonderful. No pain, no nothing. There's a little bit of soreness in my ankle, in my calf, but that's to be expected.
That's all it takes to free.
The soles of my feet are great.
That's all it takes to free yourself from all pain. 3 pairs of socks.
Well, and I went into this. Adam was like, "We're gonna walk around a lot. We're gonna go." I'm like, "I'm totally down." not knowing that, like, the last time I walked around on vacation, I was, like, 40 pounds lighter than this.
Yeah, that's something a lot of like video games don't take into account, like your own body kind of giving you encumbrance.
Yeah.
You're like, I have to carry my corpse around with me. Bio luggage.
Yeah.
It was miscongeniality. Yeah. You see it on Twitter.
Oh, you outed yourself with that.
You see that meme on Twitter every once in a while on that day. Like, whenever anyone mentions anything in a movie as being a specific date.
Yeah. Three pairs?
Yeah.
What, 3 pairs of socks? Like, that's outlandish. How dare you?
It's a classic maneuver. Crocs, socks.
3 pairs of Crocs.
Yeah. We actually
One
bought
pair of socks in a box with a fox. So who's the NPC for today? We haven't picked up any yet. We just started.
Today's NPC is Peaceful Solitude.
That's my favorite NPC.
Right. Actually, Peaceful Solitude sounds like a Court of Swords NPC name.
They'd
be a real dick too. Yeah. Like
it'd be like Tiny, like Little John. It'd be an ironic name.
Yeah.
Peaceful Solitude. What the fuck do you want?
Yeah. I'm Peaceful Solitude. This is my brother, Peaceful Solitude. Brian was completely over-leveled for yesterday's quest. Yeah, he's like one of those level 15 dudes who's still hanging out in the level 1 zone. And then as a new character spawn in, he's just like, do you need help? Can I help you with your quest? You need to kill 15 boars? Boom, I killed all 15 boars. Go get them.
Back in the day, when I started doing Dungeons & Dragons, we didn't have much of a place to play. Like, when I was, a teenager, we would go to a place, like, it was called Dreamers Guild, but they had tables, and we would sit there and rent the tables and play. Yeah. And people would bring their own characters from other games and play in our game.
Well, that's
what it felt like. That's what Brian felt like. He was like, we're doing a level 3 quest. He's like, well, I got a level 10 bard. Like,
oh, what's that? You guys need to kill some goblins? Well, I have this +5 Holy Avenger. Let me just get in there for you.
Like, well, it's not much of a challenge with Brian the bard around.
Yeah, unfortunately, power leveling doesn't work like that in real life. So I want to stop and see what the significance of these, like, sake barrels is. I think that it's, like...
No, sake barrels on one side, or are they both?
I don't know. That's why we got to stop and check it out. You got to read the plaque.
Just said that, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Always read the plaque, unless it's in Japanese.
Oh, I was really surprised at how cool the app, the Google Translate app, that you can just, like, get on your phone, take a picture of all the stuff, and it, like... crudely, but does translate like kanji for you. It's great. Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, Super Essien. Normally I wouldn't call it sub, but that's 2 years.
It's pretty impressive.
Thanks, buddy.
Everybody on Twitch playing Sekiro. Adam and Zeke living Sekiro. God, I hope not. Okay, let's go and actually check.
How cool would that be? If, like, right when we get to the gate, this giant, like, thing comes
it'd be cool
storming through it.
It'd be cool for about a half a second, and then I would wish that I wasn't here. I'd be like, why did I leave my house? All right, here we go. So, barrels of sake wrapped in straw. During the Meiji era, Emperor Meiji, whose divine soul is enshrined here at Meiji Jingu, led the industrial growth and modernization of Japan by encouraging various industries and supporting technological development. Due to their grace and virtue, Emperor Meiji and his consort, Empress Shoken, the beloved mother of our nation, whose soul is also enshrined here, are held in highest esteem by the Japanese people. These sake barrels are offered every year to the enshrined deities by members of the Meiji Jingu Zenkoku Shuzo Keishinkai, including the Kotokai, which has made offerings of sake for generations, as well as other sake brewers around Japan, wishing to show their deep respect for the souls of Emperor Meiji and Empress Shoken. In addition to stating our humble gratitude to all the brewers who have so graciously donated their sake, we also pray for the continuous prosperity of the sake brewing industry and all under industries maintaining Japan's traditional culture. I just learned so much.
Yeah.
So we're going to the Meiji Shrine.
But that last paragraph, like, says to me, it's like, wait a minute. Is this all who we made up by the sake? The sake Illuminati.
Sake Illuminati. Yeah, sorry, it's a wide angle lens. We're not actually that far away. so that you can see more. Like if this were a tighter lens, you'd be able to see closer, but we wouldn't know. I would have to be very careful where I'm pointing the camera because otherwise you'd get weird tight shots of stuff you couldn't see.
He's good. Take a picture. You're back. He's good.
They're really cool. I wonder.
What confused me was what's the difference between this and those?
Well, those. I think these are.
Wine.
Yeah, these are wine barrels. These barrels of wine to be consecrated at Meiji Jingu have been offered by the celebrated wineries of Bourgogne in France on the initiative of Yasuko Sato, representative House of Burgundy in Tokyo, honorary citizen of Bourgogne, and owner of the Chateau du Chai Hotel Golf. Right, so it's a gift. It's a gift too. Okay.
Oh, it's the camera.
Oh, did somebody bump me?
Oh, your shoulder's up. It's actually, I think it's actually fine.
It's
Here,
okay.
just
I
like,
was just tilted. So.
yeah.
Can you take one? I mean.
Domaine paquet. Okay. The rest is.
This is the rest of the stream. Trying to pronounce French words.
Melroise. Bourgogne. Oh wait, Champagne. Bourgogne, France.
Yota's barrels.
Oh, this is where it comes from when he fills it up.
That's
consecrated.
That's not too it's an entire barrel of sake, but for a big boy like Yotazo, like that'd be a reasonable amount of sake to carry around. I wonder what gallonage those barrels are.
Gallons, man. I don't know what gallons are.
I don't know how many liters they are either. Like 5 gallon drums? Like they're not that thick. They're across 2 gallon.
No, they're because a 10-gallon bucket.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Well, because a 5 gallon drum is one of those big like metal oil drums, right? So it's like half one of those. 2.5. That's right.
An oil drum?
The barrels, exactly. The barrels on one side are sake, and the barrels on the other side are farang wine. You don't want to drink that.
Oh yeah.
That's just gonna mess you up. Oh, that's a 50 gallon drum. Yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you, Chad. 50 or 80. Okay. I mean, I don't know.
No, listen. I don't blame him for not knowing gallons and stuff because it's our stupid imperial system. And I hate that I don't know what a liter looks like.
You know who would have known?
I know what a 2 liter is, 'cause that's Mountain Dew.
You know who would have corrected me?
Who?
Brian.
Brian would have known.
Brian would have been like,
But he would have said it so quiet that you have to ask him again what he said.
So, yesterday we went that way, and this is like the edge of the park. So we could go this way.
Okay.
And just go in. A keg is about 16 gallons. Yeah, that seems about right.
Now, okay, maybe this is a stupid thing to ask, but is this like a kanji? The gate. Does it make it kanji or not? Okay.
So I think it's a torii gate. I think the shape. There's this very specific color of orange that Shinto like gates are painted.
Okay.
I'm not sure if there are any of them here.
Who's your favorite fan who's joined you so far? Oh, I have to say Mitch.
If you don't say Mitch.
Well, yeah, it's kind of, Mitch is kind of like, the boogeyman, Krampus. Like, you better say Mitch or he's this, you just don't say his name with irreverence.
That's right. Do not take the name of Mitch in vain. What Pantown is the orange? I don't know, but it is a very specific orange color, and it wouldn't surprise me at all if, like, a religious organization owned the copyright on that color. It's like a reddish orange. It's the same color that the Tokyo Tower is painted, or was painted originally, but has long faded. Goku orange.
Oh, someone earlier was saying, like, there's a part of the town that's not paved over. It's a lot like New York. They have huge sections that are all just park. Mm-hmm. Like Central Park and the like.
Yeah.
Like, Hold on. Ueno Park.
Yeah, Ueno's. I think Ueno is bigger than Yoyogi. Right, chartreuse is a color and a liquor that is also that color. Aubergine is a color and also a plant.
Orange is a color and also...
Yeah. You know what the Japanese
Some
word?
sort of
You know the
thing.
Japanese word for orange is?
Oh, God. Is it orange?
Orenji.
Okay.
Orenji
Sounds
iro.
like a trick question.
This is Kiyomasa as well.
They don't have one. I don't know what oranges are here.
Well, like pink is sakura iro, which means like cherry blossom color.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Is this a separate? Yeah, this is like a separate page.
Is he wearing... Oh, yeah, I'm wearing Ryoji's No More Rules shirt.
Okay. This is open. There's a well here. It's $5 to go and check it out.
Yeah.
I don't. Let's see. Do I have a
I got you.
five? Oh, you got it? Oh yeah, give it 10. Okay. Yeah, let's go check out the
I
well.
changed out 1,000.
Okay.
Which sounds so funny. It's like, I changed out 1,000.
So the color we were talking about is called Shu Iro.
Count this out here. So much change.
I thought you had a 10.
What do you got?
You're trying to get rid of your
30 inch
change.
size.
Okay. Hang on.
I'm just trying to consolidate and get rid of this if I can. Perfect.
Hold on. Oh, you're just using change? Okay.
Yep.
Just gonna old lady this thing. Okay, dear. Here you go.
Not my fault for
No.
dealing lots of coin.
That's fine. So I've got some miscellaneous coins. I've got a 10. I got a 50. I got a 100. I like the little 1 yen coins. I almost never use them for anything, but they're like almost made of plastic. They're like very thin aluminum. They feel like you cut a hole in a can. Hang on. Oh, you can't see my hand? Okay. Zeke mounted it, and then I can't tell where it's pointing, so I always assume it's lower than it is.
Do they want to like tilt it up or something, or?
I just can't show them things if it's like, because I have to hold them like way up here, but eye level, so you can see that. Alright, Meiji Jingu, Inner Garden. Just
I went to a different channel for some reason.
I feel like Zeke's little brother with this cam level. Yeah, well, I'm short. How's it look? You okay? Oh, that's pretty good.
Do you want it up?
You want to tilt it down a little?
Tilt it down.
Just a tiny
okay,
bit.
you bet.
Because for me, like, I'm not looking. I want the middle to be like a little lower. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, the sign says the route is this way. So.
Yeah, that's like if I had one little tiny tip. The first thing I learned being here is bring a coin purse.
Mm-hmm.
Bring something to put change into because coins are everything. Like every little purchase.
I totally thought that Mohawk dude was going to be the first boss. He looked like all the other He looked different from all the other NPCs.
But his life bar was just this big. It wasn't
Yeah.
like it didn't take up the whole screen. Relief. But he does have red eyes, so be careful with stuff.
Yeah. Auto aggro as soon as you get nearby. Smallest unit is the 1 yen coin, and it's very small, and it feels like a piece of a tin can.
Yeah, it's like a pop top. So
Kakunte.
that beer.
Former building of Kakunte was built by the order of His Majesty the Emperor Meiji for Her Majesty the Empress Shokan in 1900. As the building was burnt down by the war damage, so in the autumn of 1958, the present building was reconstructed. That's a thing that it's easy to forget too. Like when we think about World War II, we think like obviously like Hiroshima and Nagasaki were both like obviously obliterated, but there was massive firebombing in Tokyo. And you can still see in lots of places like old walls that have damage. I mean, London is the same way. London's got a ton of like firebomb and shrapnel damage.
Mm-hmm.
It's fascinating, the various layers, the strata of history that build up over time. Yeah, firebombing of Tokyo is much higher in terms of casualties. Yeah. Is 1 yen a common thing, or is like a penny that doesn't really be used? It's that. It's like a penny. I imagine they'll phase them out eventually.
Yeah, like they should phase out the penny.
So these kinds of gardens are actually, for me, like really kind of homey, and because we have a ton of them in Vancouver. Lots of Chinese and Japanese gardens. They're really pretty. It's early enough in the spring that this one is just sort of starting to come back to life.
Pop culture, stylish.
We read about that. That's exciting.
Stylish? They're talking about us, obviously.
Oh yeah. I mean, they want to know where I got my shirt. Sure.
Oh, you're welcome, Chad. I like doing these streams. It's fun investigating and looking at cool stuff. Wait till you see the shrine.
Can you get a credit card that works international? Oh yeah.
You can, but
Visa, MasterCard, they all work.
yeah, Japan is a very like cash-driven,
Yeah.
cash-driven economy.
Cash is just
you can
much easier.
you can only really use credit cards in like big stores.
Yeah. And it's nice because the exchange rate is almost 1-to-1. Like 1-to-100, but like
Yeah.
it's the same thing.
Otsuri Dai. This spot was built at the order of His Majesty the Emperor Meiji in the Meiji era. Her Majesty the Empress Shokan frequently enjoyed fishing at this spot. The Empress's personal fishing spot. Oh yeah, carp. It's the carp of the day, you know, carpe diem.
Oh wow.
Don't drop
I
your
think
phone.
we can actually see all the big fish.
A little more space.
Yeah. Yeah. They're huge.
Well,
Don't come back unless you bring 600-year-old. Yes, I'm going to steal an antique warhammer. Bring it back to Japan. This place more than any other like reminds me of home. Like reminds me of Montana.
similar biomes on the other side of an ocean.
Well, I think they are kind of catfish, aren't they?
Koi?
They have like whiskers and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
They're filled from the lake. This is very coolly in the middle of Tokyo.
Yeah.
This whole area is like surrounded by nothing but buildings, but you wouldn't notice.
Yeah. So let's check the mini map. Yeah. So we came in here. Up here.
Yep.
Did you see a path that went over to the...
Let's go look.
Okay, we're gonna go back and look for that thing.
Our little hut. Off to the left. They're actually carp. I don't know. We eat them in Poland.
Oh, catfish don't have scales. Interesting. Oh yeah, I think I see a little bridge over there.
I will be here someday, so happy for Zeke living your dream, bro. Man, right? It's pretty great. Trees look angry. They are angry. That's why we're talking so low. Disturb the trees. Oh. As to what this place is, 'cause it looks like it's set up for Go or something.
Yeah. And part of what I like about doing these streams is that, yeah, I know that it's not so easy for a lot of people to just go to places like this, so it's nice being able to kind of show them off.
We'll play some slapjack.
Yeah, I gotta write a haiku.
Trying to think of one now. Here I sit, broken,
Get out of here.
hearted. Try it.
Nope. Fired.
You're fucked.
I think traditionally haiku are not supposed to refer to like people too, like
Oh, okay.
just like nature and seasonal stuff. But I think there's a lot of different ways to write haiku.
Gotcha.
Let's go find Basho's grave and we'll...
Man, that's a nice picture of your wrist right there.
Thank you. Listen, man, I gotta take photos. Yeah, this is where we roll our D20s.
They're gonna say joints.
I mean, it's a flat surface.
A little calm, mate. A little calm.
It's like, I like the like audio texture of a place like this where you can hear, back behind us, you can hear trains. But there's also all the like the crows and the sound of the wind in the trees. feeling?
I don't know, the crows sound just like they're doing like some ironic laughter.
I really like photos that look like they could be a mirrored double exposure, where we have like the water is dark enough and the light branches from the tree you can see in the water.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good mix too, because there's this good triangle in the middle of the frame, kind of lined up by those posts. Yeah. Pretty cool. Watch your head.
Oh, so the camera's up to 5 yet? 5 times I've hit my head enough to wince with pain.
Yeah, not just like a little tap, like, oop, just about. Get like full on brain blaster.
3 of them on the same board.
I do, Dingbat. Thank you for noticing. Yeah, I've been taking photos a long time. Alright, you want to go back on the path, or should we go check out what's over here? Oh, this is an exit over that way. So let's
go back to where we
return to the path.
continue on to the well. No more Gnar. We have a little tact and taste. Sorry. Like, you may not think I do, but I do.
This bamboo mat that's wrapped around this tree here is to protect the tree from thick western skulls. We drink a lot of milk.
New shoes are holding up well.
Good.
Yes, Yoyogi Park. Meiji.
Jingut.
Meiji Jingu Temple.
Meiji.
We are going to, or shrine, excuse me, which we're going to visit.
Meiji is the dynasty and the emperor.
Yep.
With the 1800s forward. And Meiji is the dynasty that really like reopened Japan to the world, which is why probably there's all that French wine out there as like a symbol of like reconnection to the West.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like sort of post-samurai emperor.
Oh. Thanks, Oblivious.
I want to read about this whale.
Oh, yep, we're good.
Kiyomasa Ido. The Kiyomasa Ido well was first belonged to Lord Kiyomasa Kato during the Edo period, as well as the fountainhead of Nanchi South Pond, and the pure water gushes out in a steady flow all the year round, as well as famous for the ingenious way of sinking and the superiority of the water's quality. No drinking. Isn't that right?
Oh.
Ingenious.
The water quality is so great.
Yeah.
And they say you can't drink it.
Ingenious sinking, but no drinking. Careful. Thanks for sticking around, everybody. Sorry about the hiccup. It's kind of cool. Well,
Well.
just the one.
I caught one, but I hate long ways ones. So I was like, no, get one. Bam. So, chat, at the end of the trip, I'm going to compile a nice collage of pictures of Adam taking pictures. And I got quite a collection so far.
It's a common subject in Japan.
It's great. Well, now you can watch it. We got our power up.
It was very overwhelming. Boo.
Well done. Well done. It's well received. And Mitch will have pictures of you taking pictures of Adam taking pictures.
I'm surprised that Mitch showed up on camera at all.
Well,
No, the well's back that way.
it's
I wonder if we can see.
it's a common misconception that his kind are not capturable on film. They choose to be or choose not to be.
So over there, you'll see the Pagoda of Desperate Frustration. The Pagoda of Desperate Frustration is where Twitch broadcasters sit and fumble with their gear for 20 minutes, panicking, trying to get the stream back.
Yeah.
It is a cursed place. We do not go there. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's go to Northgate. I'm gonna give everybody.
Exit.
Yeah, let's keep going this way. Oh yeah, because we're right back where we were before.
Alright, we're back to 2,000.
Okay.
Yeah, we should be turning up very soon. There we go. Oh, for a second. We're back.
Yeah, it's just an area, I guess.
Yep.
All right, let's keep going up this way. A park that surrounds it, and that's pretty nice.
And for goodness sake, we saw the sake.
Do you know that sake is the Japanese word for both liquor and for salmon? The kanji is different, so you write them different.
Man, you could be like Cliff Clavening me right now, like just spouting facts, and I'd be like,
Oh, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite pun in Japanese, or one of my favorite puns, is that onigiri, those rice balls. Oni, so giri is the sound of cutting, and oni is a demon.
Right.
So it's either a rice ball or a demon cut.
Sake is delicious. You can't just say a blanket statement like that. Saying beer is delicious. Come on, man. Not all sake, not all beer, not all men.
Get out of here.
I knew you'd love that.
Not all men are delicious, you're right.
Not all men are delicious. Take the Montana out of Zeke and out Zeke. Well, I mean, I could take the toque off. Show my anime here. Sweaty. There's actually a salon near our house. I told Adam that I want to go in there, let them go crazy, and do whatever they want with it. Blue, green, don't care.
It's a lot of pressure for
Shave it.
a lot of pressure for someone that works in a salon. Like, do whatever you want, and then at the end you're like, I hate it.
I wouldn't.
I know you wouldn't exactly, but that's the fear.
Yeah, true. I didn't really consider like how much on the spot that would put them.
Yeah.
I think if I assured them enough that I don't care. I mean, look at it. Look at it now. I don't care. Obviously.
Look at me. This is the face of a man who doesn't care what he looks like.
Yeah, who doesn't care what his hair looks like? Because it's going away slowly but surely. So let's just do some dumb shit with it.
So this is some good customer service. I Twitter DM'd the Unlimited IRL people, and I was like, hey, we're having some trouble. And they're like, okay, we're monitoring it on our end and like seeing how it is. Apparently, like the devices are all good. It was just like the hellish ghost well that was messing with us. There's nothing wrong with the gear, so that's nice. But it's funny that
Are you saying they didn't give us an EKG meter? Like, I thought that was standard.
I feel like we should have sprung for the extra ghost detection.
Oh, they charge you extra for that?
Yeah.
Gun run. I am disappointed.
So, do you remember how to do this?
Wash one hand, wash the other hand. Put water in one hand, take a drink.
Yeah. And you don't drink the water. It's to wash your mouth. So when you talk, your words aren't corrupted. So you just like swish around and spit it in the thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
You don't. Oh. You don't spit it back in that.
No, you just into the
trough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
You want to do it? All right. Look, there's a description on this one. This one's even more complicated.
Before praying, please take your mind at ease. Shooting different one hand to the other. Once your left, then your right. Let's mount the water. Oh, poured it in the palm of the hand. Left hand.
And then hold it over upright to rinse the handle during water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Chad, you're gonna get some mouth sounds ASMR in just a second. Blurp. There you go. I did a really good job not spitting on my camera.
Old amulets.
Old amulets. That's what they used to call me back in Cleric Academy. Old amulets.
Oh, man. Who'd you get for potion making? Old amulet.
Old amulet.
You don't want him.
You don't want that guy.
Is that like new, or is it just that wood?
I think it's just that wood, yeah. Though it could be restored. I was say, Zeke, do you want me to take a picture of you?
What's that?
Do you want me to take a picture of you?
No, that's right.
Alright. I'm taking 60 of them every second, so if you want one, just pick them from the... there's a lot of them.
No, and that may have sounded rude, but I don't want Adam to waste this. I thought he was going to waste this film on me.
I mean, you know.
But you don't want to do that, Adam.
What's up? Ah. I see. I might have. So this is where you can buy like amulets for soundness of mind and body.
Right.
Success in unsteady. Well, you just like tie it to something, right? Like they're little pouches, right? There's a little string on them. You can put them on a backpack or whatever. You buy them as gifts all the time for people undertaking certain tasks.
A backpack without a zipper on it.
Yeah. Do you want passing exams, getting a good job, finding a good partner, good fortune,
Soundness of mind and body.
protection from evil? Oh, you gotta get the protection from evil amulet.
Oh, man.
Safe driving, victory, good luck, safe travel. So protection from evil is 22 or 23.
What is for opening good luck?
I don't know. I feel like protection from evil is the clear choice here.
Yeah, I agree.
800 yen and it's number 22 or 23. Tie an amulet to the modem, exactly. Last time that I was here, I bought one for a friend who was going to take her driving test. I bought her one of the safe driving ones. Yeah, and it's sort of a common, like, combination religious object slash souvenir. Did she pass? Yes. Yeah, she did. Damn it, Chad. If he buys the protection from evil amulet, I can't go within 20 feet of him. Or I suffer disadvantage on everything. Alright, Chad, I'm going to make a rectangle. Hang on. While I was struggling with the backpack earlier, I definitely accidentally took a picture of my hand. It was a very frustrating time. I'm glad you weren't there to see it, Chad. We're very familiar with your hand, Adam. Yeah, well. Fair. It is really pretty here, yeah. We know your hand like the back of your hand. Yeah. It's the full Skyrim experience.
I got one for.
Yeah.
This one is for protection from evil.
Oh, take it out of the bag. Ah.
Well, not take it out of this bag.
I can't
This bag was
still.
my bag.
It's impossible to look upon.
Protection from
It's
evil.
so bright. What are you doing? Put that away. God, I got a headache
I feel
now.
like Bert.
Zeke,
Look at his mace.
I don't feel good, man. I gotta lay down.
But I also got this one, which is for.
Ooh,
This one is
special box.
for-
Do you want to hold anything?
Yes, please. Thank you. This one is for a successful childbirth.
Oh, good, good. Do you know someone you're gonna give that to? Or okay, good.
Not at all.
Good, fantastic.
This was the coolest pink one.
Are you trying to tell us something, Zeke? Is that?
Am I showing? Am I? You see it?
Put that away. Food baby doesn't count as a baby. Give it to JP. Give it to Sam and Dodger and be like, oops, well, it's late. And so.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to go inside the temple grounds, or the shrine grounds. But like,
Oh, this is a shish though.
the woodwork is so cool.
Okay, good. I meet another Highlander here, at least I don't have to fight.
I mean, this is the exact sort of courtyard you would want to have a martial arts tournament in.
Holy ground though, man.
Oh. Man, I hope when I die that they build an enormous temple and enshrine my soul in it.
Oh, you shouldn't be surprised by all the European faces here because this is a tourist destination.
Yeah, there's a lot of tour groups and stuff. So these are the like wooden things I was talking to you about before, where they like you write down your prayers.
Right, and they take them and burn them.
Yeah. Emma. Votive tablets for special personal prayers and gratitude towards the deities enshrined in Meiji Jingu Shrine. Hung on this divine tree, with your wishes written on the reverse side, these Emma are offered at Mikisai, the morning ceremony every day, and your supplications are conveyed by the priest. Damn, sacred tree.
What language is that?
Korean.
It's Korean.
You should, well, you should put it Please use the votive to write down your prayers.
Yeah, that's cool. Let's go to the side first and then look around.
We're not gonna go up to the.
Yeah, we will.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll go in here and then come back into the courtyard.
Yeah, you're so good, Joe. What? Very well.
No, you were the one.
Someone said they had a traditional wedding last time they were here. Really cool.
Yeah.
Lots of pageantry and the majesty of it.
Yeah, totally. Again, it's the difference between like belief and culture. Culture can be suffused by a belief, and the ritual around the belief can inform that culture. But you can participate in one without necessarily having to like engage the other directly.
Will we be tested on this old amulet?
What's that?
Will we be tested on this old amulet? No cameras. But
Yeah.
for which section or whatever.
Only the attendants to the ritual ceremonies are allowed to enter this. So these are, because again, it was like yesterday we were talking about how these places are, they're not just relics, right? It's not just like, this is a shrine we made 200 years ago or 400 years ago or whatever and nobody cares about it anymore. It's like the Vatican. It's like we still have Mass,
Right, yeah.
right?
It's still like functioning.
So it's a functioning temple, yeah. So there are these areas that are walled off that are like, yeah, you can hang out near here, but unless you're here for a specific like ritual or whatever, you can't come in here.
You pass by that thing. It's like, oh, they're doing March Madness too. All right, right on. Bracket. They got their own brackets. Good one.
You gotta pick all your. Somebody said in chat, someone was like, it's 1400, right? And someone else was like, no, they're in modern day Japan. Who the fuck was that? Snurk Shark? Goddamn.
Are you
Hey.
Adam?
Yes.
Can we pick a picture
Hi.
together?
Yeah, of course.
Nice.
Yeah.
I knew him from somewhere. And then I checked your Twitter and I saw you here right
Yeah.
now.
You want to pick it?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Okay, let's not be backlit. Let's go stand over here where we're not totally shiny. Yeah. Yeah, switch places with me. You're already taller than me.
Alright.
Yeah, now I don't look like a hobbit.
All right. 1,
Ready?
2, 3.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Have a good one.
Nice meeting you. Thank you.
When I was in Hakodate, which is like a much smaller town, we were at a festival and some random Swedish guy was like, "Hey, I know you," and we were like in like the like sticks basically in like a little village, and some guy was like, "I'm here with my friends," and what is happening? It's like, it's alright, man. It's cool. Yeah, let's go and look at the main big guy. Yeah, not a stream sniper. This was just a drive-by. A fan bush. Priestly regalia.
Love it.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
All the outfits and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, it's your
Meeting
turn.
you here is like, yeah, I'm watching your stream and yours as well. Hi.
Nice.
Alright,
Hey.
nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Hi.
What's your name?
Hey.
Oliver.
Oliver. Nice to
Yeah.
meet you. And
Florentina.
what?
Florentina.
Florentina.
It's
Very
just
nice to meet you.
makes it flow.
I also watched your stream because you want.
It's so weird because like, isn't that Zeke?
Yeah, man. We're here doing the whole tourist thing. We're taking pictures and filming and stuff. Actually, we're We're live on stream.
That's crazy. Hi. That's crazy.
How's it going?
Yeah, good, man.
You here for vacation too?
Yeah. Like 3 days now and like 2 weeks.
Oh,
Very
cool.
nice. Very nice. What have you guys done so far?
What have we visited?
Oh, we've
Anything
been
exciting?
to
Shibuya yesterday.
Shibuya? Yes, we did that.
Yeah, that's where we started too.
We still have to get some sushi. I did some curry and we did some ramen. We did some
Soba.
soba.
Yeah.
nice.
Sushi's next on the list, or one of them on the list.
Very, very good.
Yeah.
Okay,
For
nice.
sure.
Mind taking a picture?
let's do it.
Absolutely, of course.
Can you do that for us?
Sure.
Okay, let's shuffle. Zeke, switch sides with me so we don't chat doesn't get jostled.
Okay, sure. Thanks.
Oh, wait.
You do it.
Oh, my God.
She's shaking.
Great.
Wow.
It didn't work out.
All right. Well, that's so crazy.
Make sure they're good. Make sure they're good. I don't want to leave them.
Yeah.
They're not good pictures, at least.
Maybe we're gonna
Not
meet
blurry or
again
anything.
soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was pretty good. Yeah.
Absolutely fucking awesome. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, have a good one.
Yeah. Or are you guys going to EU? TwitchCon EU?
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Nice.
Yeah, we're from Berlin.
I'll be there. I'll see you soon then.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
It's awesome.
It is awesome. I
No, and
agree.
here I was just gonna like
Whine about
playfully
yeah,
like everybody recognizes Adam. I think it's the shirt. Everybody knows there's no more rules.
We'll go around this curve. Yeah, that grandpa did kind of look like he wanted to fight me.
Did he?
There's some grandpa just mean mugging me.
Oh, nice. Camera, maybe.
No, I think he's just a little more face. What's up?
Scott said, "Don't worry. I'm sure you'd be getting more people saying hi to you if this was a wet T-shirt contest in an Arby's parking lot." With friends like these.
Taking a picture, making rectangles.
I wore the backpack you go to see in the crowd tomorrow. Adam gives you a more authentic
Yeah.
Japanese experience.
I mean, you'd just be seeing the back of people's head. The wide angle isn't, like, it wouldn't make that much difference. Now, if you were, like, 12 feet tall, maybe, or if you had a trunk you could hold the camera in the end of.
Oh, if only it was on my face.
If only it was on my face. That's pretty much your mom's autobiography, right?
Not in my pants. Just the rest of that. But
Okay.
Thank you. Nice slam on my.
Oh shit, something's going on. Oh yeah, check it out, Chad. Zeke, switch places with me.
This right.
Does everybody take it off for that? Can you hold it?
No, not easily. We'll get a good view nearby.
Where is she? She's gone that way.
Yeah. I mean, fairly sure it's a wedding.
It was, yes.
Is it beginning or ending?
I have no idea.
Man, I wish Brian was here.
Brian would know. Brian Encyclopedia.
Make a prayer, Brian. Brian the Bard.
That's so cool. I mean, the significance too of like getting married here is like you'd have to be pretty well connected, I think. Like those girls that were like, they have to be famous. Like, obnoxious though those kids were, I don't think they're wrong. Like, this is a pretty big deal place to get married. I feel like getting married at the
I'm sure
Vatican.
it's like getting married in St. Pat's in New York or
Yeah.
something like that. Oh, they'll stop on the way up. Gosh, look at this sign. Interesting.
Yeah, it's an interesting juxtaposition because on the one hand, like I really like being able to see that stuff and the costumes and like the outfits and like you said, the pageantry of it's fantastic. But there's something like so strange about being like, we're getting married and here's all these random tourists that are like looking at us. Getting married here is a big flex.
Yeah, that's Big Mitch energy right there.
Yeah. No, Big Mitch energy is if you get married in your own funeral pyre. Why are they standing on that big thing of wood? Oh my god. Oh boy.
If their love is pure, the Mitch looks down upon them and saves them from the flames. wedding, funeral, what's the difference?
Yeah. Okay.
That's some good humor. I mean, it's from like the 1960s, but still, good humor.
Something, something, ball and change. Oh, that lady's got a Rolleiflex. That's a great camera.
All right, I'm going to listen to myself and let you walk around. I'm gonna go sit somewhere.
Okay. How am I going to find you? You're just over there? Okay. Cool, man. You're all mine now, Chet. Let's go over this way. Let's get out of this crowd. Let's go find some friggin' rectangles. I wanted to get one of the prayer like rope, and I'll read you the little description over here. I was gonna take a photo of the procession, but I kind of just like. Sometimes you see a rectangle and you're like, no, I'm in the middle of a moment. It's cool. Sorry, chat. You're gonna get arm in the face. There you go. But on the plus side, you get a little ASMR click. Exactly, it was somebody else's special rectangle. It's an interesting thing, and I've been here before. I've been here before, and I've been to Kyoto, and I've been to the Vatican, and a bunch of other places of religious significance that hold exactly no significance for me personally, like just zero. And like often the like institutions that these sorts of things represent or are significant for, I have just no interest in. But the fact that there's so much like cultural weight to a place like this, I think is really cool. History I have value for. I think the way to my left, the door we just saw, I think that's an exit, so I don't want to leave without Zeke. It does probably look like I'm rambling to myself, yeah. That's okay. Well, I think religion and history get so tied up in one another, right? Like we have a history of building spiritually significant edifices. Drums in the deep. There's like a weird preponderance of teenage girls here today. Maybe it is the wedding of someone famous. Somebody rang the bell in the town hall, I think. So they all have to go and trade in their pitchforks for swords. Oh shit, Zeke's got the protection from evil amulet. from Zeke splitting the party right before big boss fight. I'd need to back up if I want a shot of that. Yeah, I'm gonna wander over and see if we can find Zeke. Uh, 10 to 12 hours. Yeah, we actually haven't had the battery run out. Yesterday we streamed for 8 hours and it was still like a third full. That kid looks so pissed. I really wanted a photo of the angry kid. I could honestly just stand here and let people walk around me and there'd be like an infinite number of interesting things to see. No, it's not on a gimbal. It's just me trying to walk. Me trying to walk gently. Have you ever gone to Nezu Shrine? No. Yeah, there's probably stabilization in the camera itself too. Also, the wide angle really helps. The wider the angle, the less the sort of jitter there is from walking or movement. There's Zeke.
But said you see so many tablets. That is supportive. Yeah, so people are wishing.
Okay.
So what's the haps, Paps?
Well, I'm not sure. We gotta go out one of these two gateways, but I don't know what's in either direction.
What's in the what?
We can go through this way. Let's go through this way and see if we can find like a map.
Sounds good. See if we can find a what?
Map.
Map. I mean, that's the problem. Is where do you watch it?
park's open.
Oh,
Don't thank me. Thank True Acorn.
thanks, Acorn. Which one? Which Wi-Fi was this supposed to be connected to?
The 300 one.
303.
Yeah. I want to show chat something, and I also want to eat that other rice ball I have. So we're gonna do both. Chat, I'm gonna show you my favorite Japanese quick breakfast, and then you get to listen to some crunching sounds. Okay, so you pop my bag open.
Yep. Which spot?
Just the top one, the big compartment. My bag of stuff.
I'm gonna take out the selfie stick again. I'm gonna sword fight with it.
Do it. I mean, you can. I don't care about that. It's just the jostling that's bothering me. Okay. These trees are so big. Yeah. Sorry, you're looking at a tree. Okay. Can you hold that for me, Zeke? Okay. So you let me know. You look at chat. I want to be able to see my delicious shrimp and mayonnaise onigiri. I don't know if it's high enough.
Oh, oops. Get it right. There we go. Okay.
Okay. So, hopefully my snack
catching up.
soon occupy the correct frame. I'll hold it as high as I can. This wide angle shit is weird. Okay, so this is onigiri from 7 and I, which is like 7-Eleven basically. So it's a triangle-shaped object full of rice. Cost me $1.25. It has seaweed wrap, and then it has rice, and it has shrimp and mayonnaise for this one. Now, normally, the nori, the seaweed, would get all mushy and gummy. So there's a plastic layer between them, but they don't want me to have to fold it myself, and so they've given me some little instructions. So here's how this fucker works. We go, pull tab number 1. Give to Zeke. Thank you, Zeke.
Zeke.
Okay, so now that no eat tab, Zeke.
No eat tab.
No eat. So now there's a thin line cut through the middle of it, right? Now I grasp full tab number 2, and I gently remove the plastic layer, which allows the nori to touch the rice. Give to Zeke.
Zeke, no eat.
No eat. And then we repeat for number 3.
Zeke, eat 3.
No, Zeke, no eat. And now I have my little onigiri, and then I don't want to eat it. It's all good. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw all that crap back in my bag.
I got a garbage bag.
Oh, you got your garbage bag?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you want this stuff?
No, I mean, I don't. Yeah, I can
Yours.
hear. Let me take the. Now we fuck around for 15 minutes. Let me take the. Let me take my Rainbow Mountain Blend Boss coffee.
Coffee is, in a can is
so
really good. And it comes out of the vending machine hot, which blew my mind. That they have hot and cold in one machine.
Or maple.
Indeed.
Last time I was in Japan, I made a video of the onigiri thing, and I posted it on Tumblr, and I got flagged for being explicit content. And I was like, I don't know whose dick this is making hard, but good for you.
Yes, it's rice with some sort of filling, salmon, tuna, beef, something like that, with like a seaweed wrap around it.
Yep.
And it's actually very good. I was surprised at how good like the tuna and the salmon ones were, because the salt complements the rice very well.
It's very tasty.
And I mean, it's not like life-changing. It's just a very good cheap breakfast.
It was $1.25.
Yeah, $1.25, and it's filling.
All right, chat. I'm done eating.
Does it taste fresh? Funny that you should say that. Yep. We were at the 7-Eleven, and Adam brought up one of them, and the attendant there grabbed it, looked at it, and he went, like in Japanese, "You don't want this one. This one's a day old." And he went and grabbed the freshest one and sold him that one instead, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah. It's pretty sick. I enjoyed it. All right, here's our map. So we came in down there. We went up here. So it looks like we want to go all the way around. Sorry if you can see this chat. We want to go through over to this zone because I don't think we've seen what's over there. Forest Terrace. Yeah. Okay. This way. Yeah, chat, keep an eye out in the woods. If you see purple smoke from somewhere, we'll run over there and probably get sniped, actually.
To the trees!
You hear that?
Jump, jump.
No, no. Oh, I'm sure, but I mean, I don't like blow ass in America on purpose, like loudly in public. I'm certainly not going to do it here.
We had a brief conversation with a man on the train today who thought it was important that we know that people in Japan are very tired. I think he was like apologizing or excusing the like 3 people that were asleep on the train.
Oh yeah.
It's like Tokyo, very tiring. Japanese people tired. I was like, same dude, big same.
Oh, someone checked and said you can get married at that temple for 400,000 yen, 40,000 bucks. All right, wait,
400,000 is 4,000 dollars. Okay.
Includes a banquet for 20 people.
Oh. Okay.
So that's a moneymaker for them.
Well, you got to feed the emperor's.
To the internet.
You got to feed the emperor's ghost. All right. Shiseikan Dojo and Treasure Museum seems like the obvious choice.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. Oh, the dojo and the treasure museum the same way.
They're in the same direction.
I thought I'd make a choice between learning karate and getting treasures.
No, it's the dojo and the treasure museum are both in this direction. I guess so.
Can you shave Adam's head? I'm sure I could.
Can you shave Adam's head?
Rope and sedative.
Yikes.
I could shave his head, but would I? Absolutely not. It's majestic. Oh, whoa.
No.
The bit rate.
Mm-hmm.
Spirits coming for that bit rate. Learning oneself.
Look at my phone. Check. Sometimes I have too many.
You are kind of a tinker gnome. Oh, it's on.
Oh, good. Enjoy this rock. Thanks, everybody.
Enjoy this rock. We're checking to fix it.
Check out this rock. Check out this fucking rock. It's fucking rock.
It's this fucking rock. It's majestic as fuck.
This fucking rock is the best.
By the way, if you think we're being loud, it's because there's no one around right now. Because people often assume that I'm just going to be
Yeah, Zeke
rude
is not just screaming at this guy. There, Boss Coffee Man and a rock. I was in the middle of looking for my phone. Moto. Pocket shrapnel. What else do I got? Chapstick.
We're consolidating as well.
There's my phone. Jesus. Crap in your pockets?
Yeah, you accrue a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's like a lot of
Flotsam.
miscellaneous. Bullshit. Oh, this is the cool box that my... I'm okay with chatting this for a minute while I drink this. The cool box that my thing came in. My, Oh, this is the... That's the one that fights evil, wards off evil, protections of evil. And this one is the birth. For a happy birth, a safe birth. Yep, Adam pulls out a length of rope and a 10-foot pole. So, Adam, does this count as a short rest? We gotta be here another, like, 57 minutes if you want it to be a short rest. Really? Okay. You can't use any of your hit dice. Oh, man. $23 for the camera. Remember, Zeke and JP were going to adopt a Canadian kid, were we? Were you? I don't remember. We might have already done that. Oh, shit. Someone should feed that kid. Hey, I'm starving, eh? You want to give me some food down here, eh? That is terrible. Terrible. It's terrible, and you're terrible. All right, chat. Here we go. Swing your camera, do-si-do. Oh, I'll put that away, too. And for anybody out there wondering, Adam is planning on making a giant supercut. Yes. Of all of the Japan adventures, Tokyo adventures, to be uploaded at a later date. Yeah, I'm gonna take all the footage and cut a bunch of stuff out of it. Maybe do like a series. We'll see. But I definitely will. Goodbye, Rock. Goodbye, Rock. Good night, Moon. Hello, operator. Oh, Jesus. Let's drop my phone. Not my tether. Too many objects. Are we in the middle of nowhere? We're in the middle of the Yogi, what is it? Yoyogi. Yoyogi. We're in the middle of Yoyogi Park, which is... It's Japanese for, hey, what's up, Yogi? Oh, Yoyogi. It's like Yo Gabba Gabba. Yoyogi Yo. No, this is just the non-wooded area, the grassland area. Where you can come and picnic and, I don't know, play cricket or something. Play cricket. Chase your children around? Yeah. Do you think this is a children's shoving zone? You have to ask Chevy. He'll know. One super cut of the good stuff and just another cut of the, like, acid trip. Yeah. With the guitar music underneath it. Yeah. Look at these beautiful cherry blossoms. They are cherry blossoming. Currently 55 degrees Tokyo. Huh. Feels about 55, 60, somewhere in there. It's like 19 Celsius? No, that seems high. 19? It's definitely not 19. It's 13. The kid's yelling at that other kid to hurry up. Hey, vending machines. Vending machines are exciting not only because they have things in them to vend, but because they usually have recycling bins near them.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get rid of all of the stuff. Those kids were talking smack about you, Zeke.
They were?
No, they weren't. Look at that giant man.
Yeah, that happened a lot less than everyone assumed it would.
The long bundle that lady's carrying, that's a bow.
So, a bow for an instrument?
No.
Oh,
like for
a bow?
shooting arrows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sick. Yeah.
A recurve, yeah.
Recycling. Also, this is a extremely cool. Oh, I gotta take a photo of this thing. This is a really good vending machine cluster.
Yeah, buddy.
Alright, get out of my photo, Zeke. You're the photo guy, Gene. I can call him that. I'm allowed.
I missed the part where Zeke tried for cars. So I didn't. Is there some in there?
Oh, God. I hope not, for your sake. No, it doesn't look like it. I don't think these are Pocari machines. These aren't Pocari machines.
Okay. Next vending machine that has it, I will try it.
Let's see.
I
Yeah.
won't try it without you, chat. Just gotta find one that has it.
Yogurt drink. I don't know enough money for a yogurt drink. Alright, let's go.
Well, let's see. I love the cafe au lait is so good. Boss. There's no boss.
No, it's not. Again, it's not a Boss machine. Right?
Oh yeah, I'm sure they did brand name. Yep. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get the cafe au lait coffee with milk.
Did any of these machines just have regular water in them? Yes. Yeah. This one over here does. Hydrogen water. These ones too. These ones have water also.
Drink it and smoke at the same time.
Regular ass water. Ugh. Yikes. I'm gonna take a photo of I'm gonna take a photo of just the flag, but I gotta wait for it to flap correctly. Chat, enjoy the side of my hand for a hot minute.
See a rectangle. Well,
It is a rectangle, it's just a fabric rectangle. Alright, blow, wind. Blow. Hey, cast nature. Here we go. It's blowing. Got it. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
I did nailed it.
Nope, sorry.
No, it's cool.
I was hoping that cursed wind would take longer to unfurl that flag. So we're borrow.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So what all have we seen?
Basically
We've been through
everything. Remember, we were in here and we said, let's go left.
Yep.
So we went, sorry, chat. We went down here. We're here now.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to go If you want to, we can go and see whatever is over here.
You want to? Yeah. You want to take this?
Yeah.
Like that, and then just
Sure.
and then cruise out.
Yeah, let's do
Sounds
it.
good. Okay, cool. So across
No,
the
no.
bridge, hang a right.
So that was the treasure museum, which I guess was closed. And then the dojo is, I think, it's like a dojo that's being used, right? So it's in the back. It's like an active dojo.
Hey, Poltergeist. I just want you to try and make an effort. If you're gonna call me fat, like at least make it a joke. Why don't you? You want to go hell? You want?
I'll go look. I'll look for some rectangles. I'm gonna take a picture of this off-limits sign. Yes, yeah. We've seen 3 of them so far. I think an archery class is like just starting. Yeah, because we've seen 3 ladies with bows. It's pretty cool, hey? Adam Koebel, rectangle hitter. So I'm gonna take a picture of this off-limits sign. Yeah, there's like some water down here, like a pond or a reservoir. Let's go look. You don't have any photo editing streams? The thing with film is I don't do a lot of editing. Like, by the time they're scanned into the computer, they're basically done. So I don't have an opportunity to really, like, do much with them. But maybe I'm gonna publish them. I'm gonna make a zine. It's pretty cool. Let's get a color one. Get some of that grass color. You can really hear me getting old, huh? Hold on here. There we go. Sorry, Chad, I was aiming at the sky. Abunai. Jump it. No, it's dangerous. Yabai. Yeah, there goes another big bow. I do really like the pattern on the water. Hold on, there we go. I'm always afraid that the camera is pointed too high up. I want you to be able to see kind of the stuff I'm looking at, and when I'm looking down at all, I'm like, no, they're looking at the ceiling. The ceiling of the world. Let me take a look, actually. Let's see how we're doing. It is pointed a little high. That's what I thought. All right, let me adjust it. There we go. That's a little more in line with what I'm looking at. Yeah, good mud texture, right? Buddy? A strange Sasquatch is approaching me through the woods. Ikimashou. Tether your camera to your glasses so it follows your head. That'd be super cool. That would be like, again, the Predator shoulder cannon, right? Like I would want to be able to, whatever I'm looking at, the camera swivels to point at it. That would be sick. Also, check out.
You just need like a cyborg.
I just need to replace both my eyes with actual
Org eye.
cameras. Yeah.
Oh, good trash box.
Ah. Yeah. Fuck boy. It's a Japanese term. It means fuck a boy. Look at that. That is great. Like, all right. So, reflection, cherry tree, building. Sick.
Good boy, which actually translates literally into ass with head inside of it.
I think Sexy Zone is full of fuckboys.
Sexy zone. Oh my god.
This one's good. This rectangle is good enough. I gotta get it with both cameras. This is a significant rectangle. There we go. It's pretty fancy. That's right. Sexy Zone is on floor 4.
Oh. If you guys weren't here yesterday, the story behind Sexy Zone. It's a 4-person boy band
Yeah.
that were formed when they were like 12.
12. Yeah.
They were called Sexy Zone back when they were 12, and now they're like 18.
Mm-hmm.
But, dude.
Dude indeed. Sexy Zone.
Oh, right.
Is it this way? Okay.
The bridge thing, right. So someone made a pretty good fat joke in your chat.
Yeah.
Zeke's so fat, Mac OS can't even recognize him.
Oh, that's clever.
No,
That's
I like that
right,
one.
because of the file allocation table.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a fat 32
No,
or
that's
whatever.
that's good. That's good. How long has it been since you were a fat 32?
6 years. Soon to be 7.
I was a fairly svelte 32. I'm like a fat 40 now. It's good though. It's a computer joke. That'll play well in this neighborhood.
Yeah, all credit goes to Shamukan for that one.
Our illustrious champion returns.
Oh, we already crossed the bridge to Okana.
Yeah.
He took a picture of the pond and the reflection and the cherry blossoms and the building, and then we crossed the bridge.
You missed it, Volver. You missed the food that we were eating. I ate an entire onigiri on stream. Well, next to stream, I was like,
Yeah, crossed that seaweed too.
it's good.
I use the seaweed like a napkin. I just unwrap it from the rice because
That's actually
I
the.
can't stand the taste of seaweed.
That's actually what nori means in English. It's napkin of the sea.
Really?
No.
know. I hate you so much sometimes.
Just pull it up and dry it out, and then you just wipe your face with it when your face is dirty.
Hey, Chad, you ever know one of those people that speaks in almost non-stop sarcasm, and it's hard to tell when they're actually telling you the truth?
I've never met
Real
anyone
funny.
like that in my life.
Zeke, no picture of yourself, or are you just going to keep it all? Oh, no, I take pictures. Just most of them you don't see on the camera. On the video camera. But I've been taking pictures as we're going. Most of them of Adam taking pictures. But no, I took a picture of like the entire inside of the shrine, the lakes, all the different stops we've made. Mostly those are for Mom.
I've been taking pictures for your mom too. I just didn't want to show anybody else.
Yeah, she told me the composition's a little muddled, but
Listen, it's hard.
she can get.
It's hard to take a picture of yourself artistically in that kind of position. Your mother's a demanding woman.
Don't I know it? Yeah, you've only had the past few years. I've had 36, 38. However old I am.
Are you still upset about that time that she made you audition for Sexy Zone?
We're going to talk about that.
All right,
Thanks,
okay. Yeah, we don't have to go into it.
Yes, I'm angry about that still. I haven't let it go.
You see those red flowers in there?
Don't tell Mowgli.
I just think that's cool, like, because in a situation like this where you're like walking around in nature, everything is pretty much one of a few kind of very normal colors, and then all of a sudden you're just like, hey, red things.
She asked Adam to photograph her like one of his Canadian girls.
One of your French Canadian girls?
One of your French Canadian.
Avec les poutines.
So I gave her a hockey haircut and covered her in poutine.
Listen, man, that's how you win the Stanley Cup.
Adam is an IRL friend of mine, but also a streamer, DM extraordinaire. And next person who asks if this is Who's That For Us, ban them.
I just feel like that's such a, I don't know, like people know so few things about a place. This is why you gotta go. This is why you gotta travel places. Because otherwise you just get the like 6 things that, you know, Twitter tells you about the place or whatever. No, this is Yoyogi Park.
Yeah.
Home to Meiji Jingu, which I learned today is the place where the soul of the Meiji Emperor and Empress are stored. I assume for the future when they need to be awakened to save Japan from some kind of supernatural threat.
Well, yeah, I'm imagining like Gregory Peck is going to come in here. Not Gregory Peck. His name is Peck, though. And he's going to come and shut it down with Japanese water and power. Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
That is Gregory Peck, but what's the
Oh, Gregory Peck's an actor.
That's the
too.
actor, yeah.
So his name is in the movie and the
No, I don't know what the guy's name is in the movie.
Oh, okay. In
Dickless.
It's Peck, but I can't remember his first name.
Oh,
Walter Peck. That's
Walter. Okay,
Walter.
but then that's not Gregory Peck, the actor. Gregory Peck is someone else.
No.
Perfect.
No. He plays an asshole in almost everything he does.
Same.
Like in Real Genius.
Yeah, that's actually a good point, H. Yoyogi Park, where Pikuniku Basuketo is actually the correct pronunciation. I think Pikuniku is a
Can you not
it's a
do that,
translation.
please? Can you not add the U, the Uru?
except that I think Pikuniku is the word. And for that style of basket, I don't think there's a Japanese word either. And that's the funny thing, is like knowing what is or isn't like a loan word. Okay, there's a sign here, and it says something is that way. Oh, you want to try your translation?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Okay, do it.
So Google Translate app is actually kind of cool.
Only kind of, though. We're going to try
You put
it.
the camera on. And, oh, what?
Company?
I didn't know it translates it like...
Illegal. Blood is illegal. This is haunted.
Whoa. I didn't know it would translate without taking the picture. Weird. Okay, but we take a picture. That is fucking weird, though.
It is very creepy.
Okay, so it looks for the Japanese text.
Then use your
It
finger.
won't rotate. But
Yeah.
use your finger to highlight, and it says
Shrine. Kagura.
Kagura Shrine. Hall.
Okay, let's go that way.
Okay. But that was cool. It was like blood. Don't go.
Yeah, it said blood illegal, and then some other stuff, and I
Weird.
want to
I
live.
never saw it do that before.
Oh, this is the exit from where we were before. So we do want to go. We want to go straight because this leads back to the shrine.
Oh, right. Oh,
the like
yeah.
main area.
Yeah, I downloaded the Japanese language pack for it as well. It's pretty useful when you're looking at text. However, I found that I haven't really needed to converse that much.
Yeah, I mean, generally, it's like the conversation is transactional, and the people you're talking to have performed that transaction many, many times with people who don't speak Japanese.
Well, and the numbers are all just clearly legible numbers. It's like, they'll say like 300 yen. And also, most of the food you get, you buy it from like a little vending machine grid.
Yeah.
And then you go in, they serve it to you. So they take out like so many middlemen. When I use that Aokigahara,
Do you know what Aokigahara is?
it got a lot of death and suffering.
It's a suicide forest.
Oh,
Again,
oh, okay.
I believe you were being a troll. Okay, so
I'll take it.
Yoyogi Station is this way.
The forest-
Harajuku Station's this way.
Well, we got a map right here.
Okay.
Because I wanted to hit up that and that.
Okay.
Whatever that thing. Oh, that's like a.
Oh, we're actually
Food
pretty
pavilion.
close. I think it's this. I think it's that way. Because the
13. 6 is Torinso.
I think, yeah, I mean, one of these ways. Because I think this is a road?
What's all included in my backpack?
Mostly cheese and donuts.
Just full wheels of cheese.
You ever had Japanese mozzarella? It's really, really good.
Carrying around an 8-pound wheel of cheese, a blowtorch, and a knife.
With bite marks out of all of them.
Raclette anywhere.
Okay, so this is just like the staff place, I'm guessing.
Yeah, this is, I think, the, like, kind of temple proper, but I'm gonna scoop a pic. Okay.
Are they doing better at drinking water today? I still can't get it in my mouth.
Yeah. Hey, well,
It's tough.
I mean, we had water in the mouth earlier, but then spat it out again for purification purposes.
Yeah. You can't swallow that.
Yeah, I love swallowing spirits, though. I just want to see if... Yeah, hi, chat.
Oh.
Hello. It's you.
Oh, God, yeah. I didn't even think, I forget that I look like this. Sometimes I forget. We should have taken a picture of that. Take a picture.
Do you want to go back? Can we take a picture?
Sure.
All right, let's do it. It's a good point. Taekwondo nuts, also good name. We gotta be far enough back so that they can see us, and then probably zoom.
Oh, move this way. There we go. Okay. There we go. It looks like my eyes are censored.
Yeah, it's a traffic mirror, just to make sure that, like, if someone's coming around the corner, you can see them.
Oh, speaking of clever names, there's this person comes into my chat from time to time, and his name is spelled Nguyendex.
Yeah, Windex.
And I like it.
That's good. That's good. I like, I always laugh when Alligator Fuckhouse is in the chat. That's a good one. It just makes me think he's some kind of, like, disgruntled aquarium, like, employee. Oh, where do you work? I am in an alligator breeding program.
Yeah.
I work at the Alligator Fuckhouse.
Tonight, Anthrax opening act. Alligator Fuckhouse.
No. This is where we saw the priests when we came.
There he is.
What up? That's you.
Super Nintendo Chalmers. I like that one too.
Yeah, a classic. A Simpsons classic.
It's gonna be fun when Adam edits the supercut and notices Mitch peeping from behind random objects in his hand.
Terrifying. No, it'll be when I develop my film and Mitch is in every photo.
The Slender Mitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Slender Mitch.
Oh, okay.
That's it. We've seen all the things.
Okay.
So Harajuku Station, where we came in, is over that way. If we want to finish where we started.
Sounds good. And we're back to the sake. And the wine.
Mm-hmm.
But I never drink wine. Want to get a beer?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Or a drink. Whatever. Let's see. It is the equivalent of like wanted posters and
Yeah.
stuff like that at carnivals and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Dango.
I just want to reiterate that my culture is not your souvenir photo.
Yeah. Unless, I guess it is.
Unless it obviously is.
So there's a restaurant, but there's no, like, oh, there's a food court sign there.
What's that?
I'm just trying to figure out if there's somewhere we can get a beer that isn't like
To go.
well, that isn't like a restaurant, like sit down, full on.
Cafe, ice cream, no.
Ice cream sandwich, bread.
Oh, there. Right there.
All right.
You.
Sick. Do we maybe have to go inside to get
I
it?
think maybe we probably. Well, they never have it. I think that's a draft. Yeah, it has a cap. So maybe it's not open yet.
Yeah, it might not be open. Oh no, here we go. I think dude's coming out.
Okay. Yes.
Ebis.
Ebis?
Hi.
1000.
You got this.
I got it. Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh. Wow.
Close up. Yeah, I'm gonna go sit. Thank you. Trying to figure out where you're going. I'm like, Zeke's, he's wiggling. He's wiggling.
Oh, it was just the one of this part of the sunshine.
Yeah. I hear it. Which one of these is mine?
This one. Iocane powder. It's tasteless.
They card based on height. No, what's cool though is if you buy alcohol in like a 7-Eleven or whatever, they don't card you, but they make you push a button on a screen that says "I am 21, so drinking is yes." Like it's just a big sign that just says yes or no, and if you press no, they can't sell it to you because you pressed no. But I feel like if we press the no sign, they'd be like, "Hontou desu ka?" And we'd be like, "Yeah, we're just messing with you."
Now you were telling me that what, sarcasm doesn't translate well, or they don't use it a lot here, or
It's just not part of the language. Like
Okay.
irony and sarcasm. Lots of puns.
okay.
Lots of puns, but not a lot of room for, irony, sarcasm. Just because the language isn't built for it.
Gotcha.
It's not like nobody knows, like, people get it, right? But it's not, you have to do work. I think that's true of a lot of languages. There's things in English that they don't translate into English very well, right? Or vice versa.
Well, yeah, that's why you get so many like translated game titles or game like expressions that sound like just a bunch of nouns thrown together. Because
What's funny though is when that
it
loops.
goes together differently.
What's funny though is that loops back around, and sometimes Japanese game developers will name games like that, just
On purpose.
just because they're like Bravely Default Flying Fairy.
Something I've always wondered, back in the Nintendo days, when you would see like the credits roll,
Yeah,
and they would have like these made up names, like these funny names.
yeah.
What's that all about?
So my understanding of that is that video games were early enough on that if they failed, people didn't want to have their name on something like trash. But also because it was like, this is a Capcom game, and also sometimes it would be multiple people under different names, right? It would be like music by Scary Jones,
Yeah.
game design or level design by Banana, and
Yeah,
you're like,
like Bok Bok
it's the
or-
same
yeah.
guy. Yeah, that's how I remember the reason. Yeah, didn't want to associate the real name. Exactly. Yeah. See.
Okay. Also to not get poached. By other game devs.
So if somebody's like, oh, music. Well, what's great about my favorite thing about those early like video games, like Nintendo games especially, is that the composers, right? You can listen to a game and be like, oh, this is a Konami game, because they only had 2 people making music for all their games. Or like, oh, this is a Capcom game. They really like this instrument, which I think is pretty cool.
I do.
You prefer when your video games are made by fruit? I said banana because there's a Japanese author her name is Banana Yoshimoto.
Okay.
Banana is a very easy word to say in Japanese. Ba na na. B-A-N-A-N-A. Yeah.
Now, just want to let you guys know, in chat that I love walking around and looking at all the cool stuff and taking in the culture and all that kind of stuff. But these are my favorite moments. Just after having done something, sitting, relaxing, having a beer, chatting about it.
I quite enjoyed getting drunk for $3 in Ueno the other day. I'm just saying, $1.65 for a 9% tall boy. That is some economical drinking.
Yeah, man. Is Zeke reading Adam's chat or his own? My own. I'm not reading Adam's chat, even though you said it in Adam's chat.
It is a good deal. Yeah, and we got those at a 7-Eleven, and we drank them in public.
That's something I like. You can just kind of take beer around with you.
I'm just so... It's like I don't need another reason to be suspicious of the cops. You know? Like, I don't want to be sitting in a park drinking my drink and be on the lookout for the fucking popo, you know? I got to do that enough as it is.
Yeah. I think it's a lot of upbringing self-policing.
I once...
In Japan, like, they're brought up to be, like, this is a polite place, this is what you do, don't do.
So there's this really, really great history podcast called Hardcore History. And he's in the middle of doing a series about Japan, kind of leading up to World War I and then through World War I. As I choke and die, to World War II. And he used the phrase, and I forget where he sourced it from, but it was said early on about Japan and Japanese culture that the Japanese are just like everybody else, only more so. And the idea that when they are polite, they are more polite than anyone else. And when they go off the hook, they're more off the hook than anyone else.
Yeah.
Which I think is true, especially like to tie back into what we were talking about with like drinking, is that like normally very reserved, but then you know you get the most reserved office worker guy, you get a ton of $1.50 beers in him, and he's flying around the train station.
Well, and that also like kind of sums up why the Japanese people are so good at anything they tackle, because they have like a one-track mind and they try to make whatever they do the best thing.
Yeah.
Like that's why like the whiskey is good. That's why like their
Right.
food is like
There's a word for that.
world.
There's a word for that, like a person who's a master of their craft. Shokunin, I think.
Okay.
But the idea is that like you pick a thing and you just do that.
Yeah.
But often again to the detriment of all the other things you do. Like if you watched Jiro Dreams of Sushi,
I did.
he repeatedly says like I'm only good
Mm-hmm.
at sushi. I am a terrible father. I'm not a good person in any other way,
Yep.
but goddamn I can make sushi. And so like on the one hand,
it boggles me that like it like that wouldn't feel like to quote I think Socrates, the examined life.
right, yeah. Well, and that's the thing is because I think that in more individualistic cultures like North America or Western Europe, you have to be everything because you are an island, by yourself. You have to be like good at everything that you do because you're not part of a larger system. Whereas a person like Jiro is like, I make excellent sushi. Someone else can be a good dad. Right? So, someone else can do all the other things I'm not good at, and I will be the greatest sushi man.
Yeah.
Which requires that you have to believe, you have to be a part of a larger like structure.
And I don't want what I said to be misunderstood. I'm saying, to me, it boggles me.
Zeke's
But
just a man whose
the
intentions
happiness
are good.
that people find, you can find it anywhere. And I'm sure if I was raised culturally Japanese, that I would find something specific, and I would make that I would be the best at that thing, and I'd be happy as a clam if I was the best at that thing.
I wonder how true that'll remain too, because like in a lot of ways, like cultures are becoming like intermingled in a way that was not at all possible prior to the internet. Like in how many generations will like the internet be the culture, right? Like this kind of global like world culture versus being raised in a particular culture and then joining.
Well, dude, like, it has changed my life in so many ways, mostly for the better. It's made me a more sensitive person, a more world conscious person. It's made me, I feel like it's made me care more about what matters and less about what doesn't.
Yeah. Well, but I think we're in an era of pushback, right? Where that's why we're watching these kinds of, like, if you take a step back from whatever's going on around you and you look at patterns in history, we're in the middle of this pattern where there's a rise of populism that pushes back against the globalization of culture, right? This idea of people like prominent figures of your own government, but also everywhere else, in Japan, in France, in Germany, in like all over the world, where people are like seeing this globalization and this thing and seeing it as something reductive, saying like we're losing our culture to the greater, like this new human culture that's developing.
Instead of looking at it like we're adding all the cultures.
Yeah, they're like, no, we're being erased and destroyed and whatever, and like it's a telling thing that even the people on top of the pile are feeling that way. Right? Even the people who are traditionally the cultural absorbers, not the absorbees, are still like, but American culture.
And that's another thing that I've learned more and more that I have to remind myself of, is that I was raised very privileged, but also without like any sort of, I hate the word pride, but pride in my heritage or where I came from or whatever. Like I don't have like pride of like my family being German or Yugoslavian or Jewish or anything like that. I'm not proud to be American, like all that kind of shit. But I'm in a position where I was raised that it wasn't like ingrained in me.
Well, there's like, it's like the Burning Man thing, right? Like the chosen family, and how that's becoming like more important for a lot of people than the family they were born into. And that extends because nation or culture is just family writ large, right? And you don't choose that, you just de facto get slotted into it. And so the idea that you can prioritize the culture of the family or whatever that you choose, I think is really important to some people. It's a fascinating time. I feel like we live in an extremely liminal state. I bet in 100 years, human culture will be totally unrecognizable to what came before. But like, everything is so fucking fast now. Like, going back to Dan Carlin and Hardcore History, like he talks about how there's essentially two periods in human history. There's everything before World War I and everything after it. And World War I is the moment that shunted us into this modern age. And if you look back to like 1920 or whatever, even 100 years later, the world is so damn different than it was then. Massively different. So like, provided that we don't all just like garbage the earth into rubble, you know, I imagine in another 100 or 200 years, it'll be totally unrecognizable.
Yeah.
But I'll be dead, so bummer. I don't get to see
You never
it.
know.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, and that, like, not to get like too philosophical, is that's one of my absolute favorite quotes of all time from Walt Whitman. The smallest sprout shows there really is no death. And that, and like Neil deGrasse Tyson like said something similar. He's like, when I die, I want to be buried so I can be food for the grass and blah blah blah, you know, and join the cycle and that kind of thing. And that, like, I don't know, gives me a little bit of comfort. Like, my energy will be used, and it won't be me anymore. It'll just be, I'm just energy.
Well, and that, again, it goes like the prime sort of difference between a lot of philosophies is the individual versus the gestalt, right? Like, are you a small part of a larger machine, whether that's life in the Earth biosphere or like your family or your culture or whatever, or are you an individual whole unto yourself and your death is like a massive tragedy because it's the loss of an individual? Like, I think that's what a lot of like Christianity's issue is, where it's like a person once created is so important and so significant that the idea that you could ever die is just like abhorrent. So we have to make up this myth where like you could live forever, you just got to give Jesus a hand job and he'll let you into heaven.
Well, but I mean, you can't just describe that in Christianity. I mean, that's...
No, but that's like its predominant structure. And that's the division in a lot of ways between Western and Eastern thought. That idea of like the individual versus the whole. Recognizing the parts versus the thing those parts belong to. How valuable is a spark plug versus how valuable a car is?
Well, one has no meaning without the other.
Sure. Yeah.
Because a car without a spark plug is just a lump of metal.
Yeah.
A spark plug without a car is just a spark plug.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like these conversations. I get to have them so rarely on the internet because that's who I have most of my conversations with, is people on the internet. And face to face, you can actually, you know, look into someone's eyes and fall in love. I mean,
Except that you're,
not fall in love. You know, you know what I mean.
except that
right?
you're Jim Jonesing me right now, so I'm just looking at myself.
I'll take my glasses off. I didn't know it was going to be so loud. Sorry, I didn't know it was going to make this hollow sound that everyone could hear.
It's okay. Just go back to the shrine. Apologize to the dead emperor. Yeah. Sorry, Meiji-sama.
Just, Adam, I mean, when I look into your eyes, I can see a love restrained.
Get out of here.
I know that you can't love me when there's no one left to blame.
Just light yourself on fire.
Well, it'd be a good place for it. Would it be?
No.
I'm mixing up. I'm
Yeah.
mixing up fictions.
Yeah.
So, your plan is you're gonna do a walkabout photo shoot thing, right? And take chat with you?
Yeah, I think so.
Right on.
Yeah, I think, because I have a couple of, what time is it? Like 2? Coming up on 2? It's 1:30? Yeah. Yeah, I have a couple of like camera stores that I'd like to go to.
Okay.
And I want to walk around and take some photos.
This is the part of the trip where Adam and I are going to get lost on our own. I'm probably going to hit up Pachinko place, which they don't allow cameras in, unfortunately. Maybe I really want to go to the Maid Cafe with you.
Yes, we should just do that together. Yeah, we can't take chat there. So why don't
Can't
you?
take chat to that either. Sorry.
Why don't we go? Why don't we go? Like I'll go and hit the camera store and walk around and hunt some more rectangles.
Yep.
And then if you want to go to Akihabara and figure out how Pachinko works, I can join you there.
Yep.
I can join you there later.
Yeah.
We should also do you want to try to go to Zoetrope tonight?
What was that again?
Whiskey bar.
Yes, I do. Absolutely.
Okay. We should probably have like lunch at some point that isn't.
Oh yeah,
that
we
beer.
can. I'm saying we'll have lunch after this,
Okay.
and then we'll split.
Yeah, that sounds good. I think it'll be easier to make the photo walk thing a separate stream. So if we go have lunch, I'll probably turn it all off and stow the backpack, and
Yep.
we'll go get lunch. Okay. All right.
But beer is lunch.
It's
Sometimes.
it's liquid bread, but
Pacino is like getting a high score or some shit.
Al Pachinko.
I'm a fan of man.
Al Pachinko is my favorite actor.
It's just a Pachinko machine they wheel in, and it goes cling, 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 cling. It's like, give that man an Oscar. Oh, batting cages. I want to do that, but I would like to do that with Chad.
Yeah.
Do like the mini games, batting cages, golf, something like that. You know what? I'll do some research.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll find the
That'd be a
batting
fun.
cages, I'll find some
That'd be a
golf.
fun stream to do like a bunch of mini games,
I think it'd be great. Darts.
crane games,
Crane,
darts.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Make a list of mini games, and we'll do that. And maybe that can be the karaoke day as well.
This is gonna be weird for you guys, but I'm going to write those down analog.
Oh, damn.
I'm looking at that like that's the camera because
Yeah.
it usually is.
It usually is. They're up here.
I'm gonna write them down analog style.
Talk to my shoulder. Talking to the laser.
I'm
Alf.
sorry. Where did you say the drugs were?
If there was an Alf Pachinko machine, that'd be the best. We went to an arcade yesterday.
I kill me.
We went to Akihabara yesterday, and we played some rhythm games. And we played. There's a guitar game and a drum game. We played some Tekken. I actually won several games of Tekken. So there's a drum game and a guitar game, and on both games, the Evangelion song, the theme song, was on the game, and we just really didn't want to be like those white guys that just kept playing the Eva theme song over and over.
It's so good.
There was also the end credits music for Your Name. maybe the opening credits. I can't remember. I haven't seen it in forever. But we were like, let's just play.
Oh, Your Name.
It's good.
Told a lot that I should watch that.
Yeah, it's pretty sentimental. It's a little schmaltzy. So you gotta be in the mood for some schmaltz. It's a little saccharine.
Yep.
But it's quite good. The animation is amazing.
Schmacking.
Yeah, the animation is really good. Get in the fucking robot, Zeke. Yeah. Where does one get such a Twitch bag? Did you just get it at the Twitch merch store?
I got it at TwitchCon 2016.
No, TwitchCon has not been going on that long.
Yeah, it is.
What, really?
This will be his 4th year.
My God.
5th year.
I can just see the black darkness of
'Cause it
oblivion
was
rushing towards me.
San Diego, San Jose, Long Beach, back to
Sweet Christ.
back to San Diego, 4th.
All right. I mean, I believe you. I just don't want to.
I love TwitchCon. It's my favorite.
So we played it on the drums and the guitar, and
Oh,
I
it was in
learned
San Francisco once.
that I'm better. Yeah, SF was the first one.
So
I learned that
this is the fifth one.
I'm better at rhythm games than Zeke is.
Oh, no. That's not the case.
I did learn
You
that.
were more practiced at the guitar game.
What more practiced?
We did about equal.
And we were about the same on the
We
drum
did about
game.
equal.
Yeah,
the drum.
I didn't like the drum game that much.
Oh, I liked it more.
Oh no, the guitar one was way better.
Because I can't, like this. Like, oh, you're gonna do everything with these fingers?
Dude,
Do everything with
I'm doing this shit all the time.
It's
I got
because
wizard fingers.
It's because I'm more like Animal from the Muppets.
Yeah, you are. Mana. Yeah, that's you. You're a Muppet. That's very true.
Yeah, I didn't bring my notepad, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's okay.
So,
Wow.
so you just need these?
Yes. Yeah, I don't need that secondary envelope. You want to throw that back in there?
Yep.
We played a pretty cool Star Wars battle pod thing, but I think it was a North American arcade game, but it was still pretty damn fun.
It's actually like I played that exact same game without the pod, just a big widescreen.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
The pod was fun. It made me a little dizzy.
Okay, golf, batting cages.
Hit some dingers.
He's like he knows one baseball
It's the only
term.
baseball term right now.
Batting cages, darts.
Batting cages, Luke cages.
Let's do the Luke cages.
Yeah, Luke.
But that's
Luke
not a
Cage.
thing. What else? What other mini games?
John Cage, I think is the. It's
Nick Cage actually got his name from Luke Cage.
Yeah. Batting cages, darts. What other mini games? Claw game.
Oh, claw games. Yep.
I think the thing with the pocket racing is we would have to own our own cars.
Yeah. Karaoke's not a mini game. That's more of like a whole night activity.
I mean, you can do it for like an hour or 2 hours. Or throw it on the
I'll
list.
just put it on the list.
Karaoke.
Karaoke. If you guys get the karaoke.
Excuse me, we're here from America and we're looking for a place where we can do karaoke and then practice karate.
Go do
And then-
Bagus
Because
for darts and pool. Is Bagus the name of the place?
Bilbo Baggis?
Fool of a talk. So I got darts and pool, billiards, or whatever.
Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, right, disco dancing competition. It's not actually the 80s anymore. All right, I think that's
So
fine.
Bagus is the name of the place? Okay, cool. I'll put it in quotes so I know it's a proper name. I thought Bagus was like what they called cornhole.
Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the bank and we're going to get a loan so that we can buy our own hostess club. And we're going to spend the next 3 days running that hostess club. Sorry, we're Japanese business owners now. We can't come home.
Any Mahjong? Fuck no.
I'm so bad at Mahjong. I tried to learn it once, but
When every time I saw it in any game that I was playing, I avoided like the plague and just tried to find a poker place. I'd love to find a poker place if they do live.
there was
live
that
hold'em
there
or
was that
something.
poker maid cafe, right?
I don't know what
Sponsored
they
by
do
Poker
there, though.
Stars. You play poker with maids.
But actual like hold'em, or is it like?
Let me-
you know what?
I'm looking it up.
I'm gonna put poker on the list.
Poker Maid Cafe.
Flip cup.
Play Texas Hold'em.
Flipadelphia.
Yeah, Poker Maid Cafe. Let's see. What's the actual article? I hate these websites that are just ads for other fucking articles.
Yeah.
Okay. It's in Akihabara. I think we walked past it.
All right. So golf.
Here we go. Okay.
Nope.
Play Texas Hold'em
Oh.
in a maid cafe in Akihabara. Have fun with the cute Japanese maids. A rare and unique experience in Japan. So you don't actually bet real money.
Oh, okay.
You just hang out and play poker with maids.
Okay. I was gonna say like, it didn't seem like that was like a place you actually would gamble.
Yeah. Yeah.
Vegas only has 1 G. Okay. You know who else has 1 G? Summit. Archery.
No.
Japanese archery.
Yeah, but you can't. Okay, Chad is just going to start saying things they want you to do, not like a
No,
list
no,
of
no.
fun
They
mini
said-
games.
Go do Japanese archery, not a mini game, but still awesome. So
That's what I'm saying.
Guessing it's an actual thing.
No.
you can
It's
do.
so when we
Archery
were
range.
people were talking about it when we were walking past the other thing. They were like, Japanese archery is so cool. Adam and Zeke should find a way to do it, and it's like very difficult, and like you have to take classes to do it. It's not like you can just go and like.
Oh, okay. It's not like,
Yeah.
like baby steps. It's like you actually do it.
Yeah, that's like become a samurai.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we could. But
Okay. Well, I mean, we have plenty of mini games: golf, batting cages, darts, pool, claw games, karaoke.
yeah,
poker.
we'll just like we get a tour of like little
I
mini
will do
games.
my research.
Okay.
While Adam is walking around looking at boring things.
Listen, man, I've been looking at a boring thing all day, so it'll be nice to get a break.
Okay, I'm many things. I ain't boring.
No, it's cool, H. It's just like a very complicated activity, and you're not the only one that's been suggesting things like that. Like when people find out you're going to Japan, they're like
No.
very enthusiastic
to
about
you,
things that they
to
want
you,
you to
they,
do.
they probably mention like real shit. I get the top, like
I mean,
top
yours
5 things
are like, do a sex.
Westerners know about Japan.
Yeah.
Get some pennies for a vending machine. Go to a maid cafe.
Do a sex, Zeke. It's funny. Take your hat off. Do sex. All right. Well, shall we
Do they
bid?
have curling here?
No, we gotta go to Canada for that shit. Let's go get poutine. Should we bid chat farewell?
Yes, for now.
Okay.
Ta-ta for now.
A fond farewell for now, chat. I will likely join you again later. Let me get the little portal up here. Yeah, I gotta figure out
Oh, yeah.
if I want to stream that little walk. Maybe if people are into it, it'll be like fairly like low key and quiet because I'm just gonna be walking around taking photos and talking about photography. So if that's something you're into, I'll probably do that later. Let me find. Here we go. So we operate the stream through a web portal, and I always open another tab and I miss it. But yeah, I want to buy some camera equipment. I'm gonna go peruse, so maybe you can come with me. All right,
I
friends.
wrote down maid cafe and cat/owl cafe.
Yeah, wildlife cafe. I am hella allergic to cats, but we could do another animal type
Sure,
of cafe.
sure.
You'll find one. Okay. All right, friends. So we're gonna go offline for now. Keep an eye on Twitter. Throw me and Zeke follow if you haven't already, and we will let you know when we're gonna go live with the next Zeke and Adam IRL in Japan stream. We've got how many more days? 4 after today. What day is it? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 3 full days, and then our last day here for the airport. So lots more time for stream stuff.
You bet.
That's it.